But I only really like the earlier seasons. I don't really care for the later season when the network interfered with it.
Right. Yep. I was watching Power last night. Oh boy.
Ooh,
We got to talk about that review. The finale.
right. Oh shit. Yeah, because next week is gonna be jam packed. Next
Yeah.
week
Next week is the
we
last
got
episode.
we got Ghostbusters 1.
Hmm.
We got the Power finale. We got the collection video.
Yes. You
Maybe
starting you
maybe
starting October off right. This is what I like.
I know. A Ball and MJG. We got Alchemist new album coming out.
Ooh.
We're going to talk.
Woo. Some heat.
Even this week is some heat too. This week, well, I'm not gonna say shit yet.
Yep.
Jamie Foxx show review is next week too. So
Yes. Who joining us for that?
so far, you, me, and Ashley. So far,
Oh, Ashley's coming back? I haven't seen Ashley in a minute.
I know that's why it's gonna be a special week next week too. Cause like,
Yeah, the reunion.
yeah, I'm gonna invite. I know that she loves this. I'm gonna invite her to the collection video and stuff. So
What about Mike? Mike don't watch Jamie Foxx.
he do. I think he's gonna join. I'm trying to see. So 'cause I know he works, so I
Mm.
want to do it like at night. But it depends on what my work schedule is too.
All right.
Cause I don't be working in the afternoons like that. I work in the mornings. Or
Right.
sometimes they might throw me in the night shift and shit like that too. But yeah, the last 3 months of this year, we gonna banger after banger after banger.
Ooh.
That's all I'm gonna say. We got Ghostbusters month. We got Jovi Wednesdays coming. Finishing off Princess discography. That's gonna take us to 2025. Um, I got some interesting music videos I got working on. I'm doing something about Diana Ross's "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" cover.
Okay.
I got Did you do the both lists I mentioned to you, the top 100s I talked to you about? You did both
Which
of them
one?
already, right?
Which one?
Top 100 hip hop music videos, top 100 cartoons.
The cartoon list is finished. The videos I never did the list for that.
Then we're gonna probably do top 100 cartoons, probably December.
All right. And
That
then the
shit.
videos is when for January or
Oh, that's a good
I thought
question.
Mike was doing that. You're
No,
doing that one?
I'm doing hip hop music videos.
Oh,
That's
so
my
he's doing
list.
the cartoons list.
I was doing top 100 cartoons
Okay.
too. I ain't know Mike was doing something like
Mike,
that.
Mike said he was doing top 100 films all time, but we never did that.
Yes, we did. We did a top
We
100
did that
films.
already.
Yeah,
So that was before his channel got
yeah.
Okay. Why do I
I
sound
remember
like that?
because yeah.
Oh no, he was doing top 100 worst films all time.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah, but we haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been made that list. That list I made like before the summer.
I know. Okay, because I'm gonna make I'm planning on doing another YouTube channel, but I don't know yet. But that's all I'm gonna say for right now.
You're making
Because I
another
don't want.
channel.
Yep, 2025
This is gonna be like
gonna be my.
the backup in case you get banned.
No, this is gonna be because I want to really just mostly use this channel for music. But I know that we talk about a lot of other shit, so I mostly want to. I'm not gonna say too much yet, but let's just say it's gonna be something that I'm gonna. It's like a personal project. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
Because you don't know who's watching.
right, facts. Oh,
All
top
right,
50.
so
That's what it was. That's what he said. He said top 50 worst films all time or some shit.
oh,
Yeah,
I
my
can
list,
easily
my
make that.
list been done. When
I
he
can
when he
make that
told us that, I was like, yo, that I already know what to put on the list. That list been done.
same. But yeah, these last 3 months, try lately. I don't know what. I don't know. Lately, I just been having a creative resurgence, so I
That's
got a
great.
lot of dope ideas we're doing.
That's great. Yeah, it's gonna come in spurts. Like when I feel like going live, I'm gonna go live and drop shit. When I don't, I ain't. Simple as that.
Right. Also, too, I wanna see if I can get Ant and Cavase on the review too. I
And
know.
Yeah, I was on Ant's live. You know, Ant
I
don't go
saw.
live too much. He was on IG live and he was talking about the Knicks trade
Yeah, I saw. I
last
was
night
like,
and Friday. He was on live. I'm like, oh, you on live twice? You don't do that.
I'm telling you, ever since that good news he gotten, he's just been more
Yeah,
pucked
well, that's
up
good.
because you know
That's good.
I don't want to reveal the good news yet though. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
I didn't mention it, but that's good. It's good that he's doing it.
That's why I just gave him some time so he can focus on what he's doing. But
Yeah,
I know Cavase, I gotta talk to him because I know he's playing on another one of those MC things later on this year. Hopefully,
that's dope. In North Carolina.
yeah, Charlotte, yeah.
So
But I gotta see if he's still doing it. Q said I just thought this album is fire. My only
oh,
problem with it has 8 songs. Oh, I'm not surprised by the 8 songs though. I'm not surprised. I'd rather have lesser songs than more songs with filler, with a chance of filler.
Alchemist ain't dropping nothing whack. Not at this point. I already know.
Man, I'm feeling pretty good lately, boy. I've been having so much good luck lately. I don't know what's been happening.
Yeah, that's great. That's what it's about.
For real. Working on some music show. I might have some performances on the way. Found some rare albums I never thought I would find this weekend. Spent some time with my mom today and shit like that too. I made
Is that
hella.
Sergeant Taggart from Belly Hills Cop?
Yeah, he passed
He
away
passed
today.
away. Oh man, I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, I heard about that when I was doing Uber and I was like, oh shit.
What did he die from?
I don't know. I think he was.
Damn.
I know he was in his 80s, so maybe old age. I don't know.
So
Also,
how they do another Belly Hills Cop without Taggart?
easy. Just don't do another one. Beverly Hills Cop 4 was as good as it is. Don't.
Man,
Also, too, rest in peace to my boy Drake or Hawkstein, Mr. John Black from Days of
I
Our
saw
Lives.
that. I saw that.
I was like, what?
Wow,
He's pretty much the whole fucking show. I was like,
soap opera
damn.
legend, man. Him and Marlena.
Nah. The
Man.
scene when they were at the plane in '93, when they had that
Mhm.
affair, oh my god.
Did they ever kill Stefano?
Yeah, because the actor who played Stefano passed away in real life.
Um,
Well, technically they didn't kill him off. He likes to his character pretty much goes to different bodies with different actors playing him. It's
yeah,
kind of weird though. Cause you know
yeah.
Stefano, he never died. I didn't know you watched Days of Our Lives
Nah,
like that.
my mom watched that shit.
I thought so. I was like, cause
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I was like, hold on.
She would tape it like while she was at work. She would tape it back in the day
Yeah,
and come home and watch it. So I'm like, I can't watch that stuff, man.
man. To me, one of my favorite scenes where he was in
Mm,
was when he was thought to be Ronan. This one he was thought to be Roman, the original Roman Brady, because you know the original Roman Brady, he left the show.
yeah.
And then he reunited with Marlena. Oh my!
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even the biggest Days of Our Lives fan though, but I've always liked the actor. And shit, me and Mike,
Yeah.
we be talking about this shit like
Y'all
that.
not doing like a tribute to him, to John?
See, that's the thing though, because it's like I don't want to just I don't want to do a tribute and I'll just cash in on his death. Because if I do something, I want to do something organically, authentically. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Mike, we would talk about doing some soap opera content in the future, but I don't want to be like jumping on the bandwagon and stuff like that. Because I never really expressed my love of Days of Our Lives on this channel instead of today and stuff like that too. So I don't want to be like the bandwagon. Oh, this person died. Let me tribute this motherfucker for views and stuff like that too.
Facts.
But I don't want to say a quick rest in peace. Somebody else passed away. Somebody else died. I can't think right now, but yeah, man. 2020. This whole year has been weird as fuck.
Crazy.
It's been trifling, man. It's like 2024 in a nutshell. Cat Williams, the whole Choir on the Set documentary, Diddy, fucking. What's that motherfucker's name? He did some stupid shit. That Eric Adams, that the NYC mayor, being indicted and stuff like that. And of course,
they about to
mind you, we have 3 more months left.
Stupid.
We have 3 months left. The elections are still coming up.
Yeah.
We might have a felon for a president. Let's keep it a buck.
Shit. Who knows?
So I got a question though before we start. When the hell did DL Hughley become the ambassador for Black people?
I don't know.
I'm sick and tired of see his ass with that big ass fedora and that scarf and shit. Always on black. I'm sick and tired of that shit.
Yep.
What else? What else? Something else I was gonna mention. Something else. Quavo and Offset. Oh my
Man.
god. Not Quavo and Cardi B. Jesus Christ.
At this point, she just like need to cut him off. Like every time she go at him, she end up getting pregnant.
I don't know why these couples have to put their whole fucking business on social media
I think
and
she
stuff
love him.
like.
I think she still love him. He
They
got
both love each other.
yeah, they got 3 kids together.
It's funny how people say, "Oh, let's break up Beyonce and Jay Z," but they're the same ones that say Quavo and Offset, Quavo and Why do I keep saying Quavo and Offset? Quavo and Cardi B. She needs to stay together and shit like that.
Didn't she say she had a thing for Offset?
Quavo, Offset, honestly, the same DNA at this point.
Uh,
Honestly, Quavo, Offset, Takeoff, same. I don't. It was trifling when she said, "Oh, I slept with Takeoff too." I was like, "Why you gotta bring Takeoff in this?
but
Why?
he dead.
Why you gotta bring him in this?
He
See,
gone.
this is why social media, man. That's why I can't stand that shit. Like, don't put the whole fucking business on social media. Y'all saw what happened to Kirk Franklin, Brian McKnight.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hell, man. Anytime I'm on an R&B board and they mention my homeboy Brian McKnight, fuck Brian McKnight. They like fuck Brian McKnight. Fuck. I was like, God damn, black. Like 2 years ago, black women loved his ass and shit.
Yeah.
Now they call him Brian Suge Knight.
Hey, you got your
Brian
kids
Suge,
going after this is gonna happen.
Brian Suge Knight. I tell you,
You know.
that's what they call him. Shit, Brian Suge Knight. That's what they call him.
It's stupid.
Man, but yeah, man. Everyone got a Diddy story these days, man. Everyone got a
Yeah.
Diddy story. You know what? Maybe we were too hard on Suge Knight, honestly.
Right?
maybe we were, maybe we were too hard on Suge Knight. Like,
Facts.
I mean, yeah, Suge Knight ain't no angel. He's not no angel,
Nah,
but
you know.
I'm just looking at myself like, hmm. I mean, he did beat women, but
Right.
traffic, he didn't really trafficate. It's not like he was a molester either. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we were too hard on this nigga. I mean, because the more it's like I'm not even surprised anything Diddy does no more. Like, and now even Neo's getting some backlash too. It's like because Mary J. Blige is going on tour with Neo, and
Oh, is
everyone was
she?
just like with Neo and Mario,
Wow.
and they were like fuck Neo. Everyone was like fuck Neo. I'm like goddamn, Neo's getting it, and Usher's getting it too.
Uh-huh.
Oh Jesus, Aaron, who's next? Aaron Hall. Who's next?
Yeah.
Who's next? It's like all the R&B singers black women loves, man. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's like it's like I might have to do a video about male R&B, the decline of male R&B. I might have
I
to do
would
a video.
never I love Mary. I've seen Mary like 3 times in concert, but I ain't going to that tour though. I'm not a fan of Mario or Neo like that.
Man, I'm going to see Mariah Carey this year.
Yeah. Say Mariah, I would love to see Mariah.
No, I might see Cut Close because Cut Close is coming to
Yeah, cut
ATL,
close. See, people that really sing. Yeah,
and
cut
Cut Close
close.
they're gonna perform the whole fucking album, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, yo, let me tell you something. Yo, what y'all know about Cut Close?
Mm-hmm.
Athena Cage, nigga. Like, what y'all know? See, this is what
People that really know how to sing.
man. And
Not
then
Maya.
I might.
Not Maya.
Well, I like how you said it once TT came on the street.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see everything.
Oh, what's up? By the way, TT, the collection video is gonna be next week. I'll send you the information about that shit.
Show your face when you get on here too.
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
What's up, you two? How's everyone doing? This your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy trying the building with me.
It's good.
Man, I already talked about jail. I don't feel like talking about jail. I'm gonna keep it black today. But
God.
that career's been going downhill for years. We just now noticing it. I was like, come on now. All right, so today we gotta do an album anniversary for hip hop, and this one was a no-brainer. I've talked about this album to death, but you know what? I might talk about it another time. So hey, fuck it. It's Jay-Z, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life.
Yes. Classic.
I had to show off the vinyl today.
Ooh.
Still sealed up. Still sealed up. Yeah.
Come on, man.
This is the Def Jam 30th anniversary issue. Just letting y'all know that shit. But, Jay Z's breakthrough album, and honestly, his most successful album to date.
Mm-hmm.
So the story with this album, okay. At this time, Jay Z, he was still, he wasn't a megastar as he was until this album came out. Reasonable Doubt, why I say that's his best album, it's a five mic masterpiece. It's actually his lowest selling album. People forget to mention that. And Volume One, while that album did get some popular notoriety for Jay and stuff like that, it got like a more mixed reception. And of course, that album had the influence Puffy and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? With some of the direction, but that has some of Jay's best songs. Let's keep it real. Volume One is probably Jay's most underrated album, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And so after the release of that album, he did the Streets is Watching documentary, and then he dropped this album and stuff like that too, Volume Two. And the thing with Volume Two was the fact that you kind of had, some of the producers that Jay Z would work with for the first time on this album, like Jermaine Dupri, Swiss Beats, Timbaland, and stuff like that too, who pretty much laid the foundation for the next couple of albums. I said like the next four albums and whatnot too. And he pretty much wanted a more rougher sound compared to Volume One and stuff like that too, because you know what I'm saying. Because Volume One had a more melodic kind of commercial sound and stuff like that. And so that is when Can I Get It came out, and this was originally on the Rough Hour soundtrack and stuff like that too. Which I think originally it was supposed to have been like a Ja Rule solo track, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, Jay put his magical touch because you know what happens when Jay sees a beat and stuff like that. So, but Ja Rule was still featured on the track. But then it wasn't until Hard Knock Life Ghetto Anthem and everything like that. That was when it really took Jay to a whole nother level, especially with that Annie sample. And I'm gonna be real with you when it comes to this album. You guys should know that I was not a big fan of this album originally. I done an original review way back in my early days of YouTube where I kind of trashed this album. But then over the years, I've came to appreciate the album. But then if you ask, I'm gonna be real. If you ask me my thoughts on this album back in 2013, I would say it's one of Jay's most overrated albums. If you ask me my thoughts on this album back in 2017, I would say it's pretty dope. But if you ask me my thoughts now, this is definitely a classic album. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of songs are like some of my favorite Jay songs. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about "Nigga What Nigga Who," which is my favorite song on this album. Timbaland did that beat too. You know what I'm saying? And you can definitely tell with them classic Timbaland drums. A week ago with Too Short Fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's All Right with Memphis Bleak was fire too. Reservoir Dogs with LOX, BDC and Sauce Money. Classic. One of Eric Sermon's most underrated beats, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is mainstream radio friendly hip hop married to hardcore hip hop at its finest. This is pretty much the best example when it came to that foundation. And I do have his album on CD, but the CD version does not have the booklet and stuff like that too. Because I had that version since like maybe 2012, 2013, and stuff like that too. But you know me, I gotta be a completist, and I started online on shit like that too. So yeah, man. And like I said to y'all before, this is the Def Jam 30th anniversary reissue and stuff like that, which I think this version is actually out of print now and stuff like that too. So must have in your collection. If you're a Jay Z fan and you do not own this record, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
You ain't a Jay Z fan. Simple as that.
Pretty much try. Pretty much.
Classic album. I bought this album the same day I bought NORE, his first album, and
yeah,
that was great. Just this is the album that made Jay a household name. When once Hard Knock Life anthem came out with the Annie sample, everybody knew the Annie movie. And once this record came out, it was like it wasn't familiar with them before that with Reasonable Doubt. Then you know who he was at that time, and so many records. You know, even the Bleak, and you know how much I think Memphis Bleak was mediocre, but Bleak on It's All Right, that was like probably his best feature ever. You know what I'm saying? And you know the nigga what nigga who, the joint with Ja Rule, you know, Can I Get Her? That was great. The Jermaine Dupri joint, which is also on Jermaine's album, that was great. You know, the Rangers on if I die tonight, if I should die tonight, and every joint on there was fire. The Foxy Brown joint, Paper Chase, you know, just a great album all around. My favorite J album, you know, and he needed if he didn't come out with this album, I don't know if he would be where he's at now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because then it would be like even if he came out with Blueprint in 2001, that would be like he would gain his success later on. But for to have this come out as his third album and really propel him to where he's at now, it was just phenomenal. And credit to Def Jam for actually promoting this one because I don't feel like they promoted Volume One at all, but actually
Right.
promoting this album. And you had he was just in his back then. At the same time, he's just having Rockefeller Records and signing Bleak and Beans and Rel and it was great. Just a great timeless album.
Definitely agree with you about that. Very timeless album indeed. All right. Now we're going to talk about MC motherfucking Light with a recent album, One of One. This album came out 2024 and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what label it came out. I want to say she came out with this independently. I want to say, but yeah, I can't really find the label. But anyway, um, I honestly did not know she was coming out with a project until like Tribe brought it to my attention. When I was in Maryland and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, fuck it. Um, say does this album have any singles track?
Thank You with Mary Mary and
Thank
Money Long, and you got
yeah.
the King joint.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah, she has a video for those.
Man, okay. Producers and wow, it's actually less than 10. Okay, Corey Mo, DJ Scratch, Easy Mo B, The King of Chill, Concept, Knots, and Warren Campbell. Because like when we did the Chris Brown albums, we had like 40 producers and shit like that too.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And mind you, we are done with the Chris Brown reviews. I know you try is happy about that.
Yep, very.
Uh, Guest appearances include Mary Mary, Muni Long, Queen Latifah, Afion Crockett, Ghostface, Lil Mama. Yes, that Lil Mama. Q-Tip, Warren Campbell, Zaya Campbell, Common, Stevie Wonder, Big Daddy Kane, Raheem Devon, Jalen and Josie, and Easy Mobi and Joy Star. Wow. Okay. I actually like this. Okay. Yeah, TT, she's still making music. She's still making music and shit. She doesn't just act. But give me 1 second. So we did talk about MC Light's like first 5 albums, and those include Light as a Rock, Eyes on This, Act Like You Know, Ain't No Other, and Bad as I Wanna Be. In case you guys are wondering, Light as a Rock, classic album. Eyes on This, classic, my favorite album from her. Act Like You Know, Acquired Taste, Ain't No Other, dope. Bad as I Wanna Be, mediocre. Just in case y'all wondering. All right, but after the release of Bad as I Wanna Be, you know what I'm saying? She was still doing her thing. She was appearing on other people's records, appearing on soundtrack placements, and then fast forward to 1998, she dropped her next album, which was 7 and 7, and that I did not like that album, to be real with you.
Yeah, that
Um,
album was it was all over the place.
it was like an extension of Bad as I Want to Be, but at the same time, not a good extension.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't remember liking anything from that record. I'm looking at the track list right now, just like, oof,
What was the one? What was the album she had with the Keep On Keeping On joint?
that was Bad as I Want to Be.
So we did the review on that, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that one had some shit I didn't care for on there either.
That was the
Like I
beginning of
want
the
to
end
say
right
like
there.
yo, like since '93, that's like the last great album that she dropped. There ain't no other joint.
Right. All right, man. And so after 7 and 7, she pretty much like took a break from music. I mean, she still appeared on other people's records here and there, but at the same time too, she started like doing more acting, and she was in like movies like Love Tale, Train Ride, excuse me, Silver Brand, which I just recently rewatched that movie and stuff like that. It's Lisa Ray movie,
Oh God,
prison movie and stuff like that. Yeah, you got the right word. It's I
everybody
actually
thought it
want
was
to talk.
a prison movie.
I actually want to talk about the movie somewhere down the line though,
Oh
because there's some
God,
shit I gotta talk
you can't
about.
be serious.
I mean, no one else did a review on the movie
Hey,
for good
that
reason.
don't mean we should. They don't do it for a reason.
I mean, at least Lisa Turtle in prison. That's all I have to say. Uh, so yeah, she was in those kind of moving in. I think around this time too, she also became like the announcer of, like for award shows, most notably the BET Awards, which she still does to this day. The Hip Hop Honors, which I wish VH1 would still do the Hip Hop Honors. I wish they would still do that, but that's another story for a different day. Then fast forward to 2003, we're going. They talked about she released the Underground Heat Volume One. I've never heard that record, believe it or not.
Yeah,
But
I didn't see that.
I'm looking at the track list right now. She has like a lot of it, like Jamie Foxx is
Mm-hmm.
in the record. Jamie Foxx is all over this record. Okay, Big Tigger, wow, Big Rap City's Big Tigger. Okay, interesting.
That one
Um,
was out of print.
yeah, because this was independently. She did that without East West. Not when she left East West Records, she did this independently. So yeah, it is out of print.
Yeah,
And so again, she was still appearing on other people's projects. Fast forward to 2006, she dropped one of my favorite songs she's ever done called "The Wonder Years." Love that fucking record. It was actually produced by DJ Premier and stuff
really.
like that. And
Wow.
yeah,
I didn't hear
and if
that.
I'm not mistaken, I think that beat was originally for Jay Z, but I
Wow.
think yeah, so it went to MC Lyte. I could be wrong on that, but I know that beat was originally for somebody before it went to MC Lyte. But I just have to mention that right now because I feel like if I don't mention that, if I never mention that, I'll never mention that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Wonder
Yeah.
Years, that's a dope ass record right there and stuff. One of Primo's illest beats he's ever done, in my opinion. And so speaking of the hip hop honors and stuff like that too, she actually became the first female rapper to actually be honored in the hip hop honors.
Yeah.
And you had rappers like Da Brat, Lil Kim, Yo Yo, and Remy Ma paying homage to her and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, again, I wish VH1 would still do the hip hop honors. I think the last one they did a tribute to I think it was like record labels or some shit like that. I'm not too
Then
sure.
they gave Little Kim a an award.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they did.
That's the one that Faith Evans had introduced her.
Yeah, that was the last one. Yep, that
Yeah.
was the last one. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, so also around this time too, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she was touring a lot and everything like that too, and stuff. She was doing more acting and stuff like that too. And she actually started. She actually started dating this guy she met at Match.com in the early 2016. And pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, she actually married this guy in 2017. And this was a shock to a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people thought that she was a lesbian over the years and
Right.
stuff like that too. Because it's always every female rapper that comes out, there's always a lesbian and shit too, which
Mm-hmm.
kind of childish. But she ended up filing for divorce in 2020 and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So the reason for the divorce, I do not know. So yeah. So fast, and in 2015, she dropped an album called Legend. I want to say I heard some of this album and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? It was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a back to the basics kind of album. You know what I'm saying? But 2015, that was the time when Kendrick came out with To Pimp a Butterfly, and the rest is history. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Um, so yes, she's still dropping like one-off singles, still getting accolades, still doing her acting, still being the voice of many award shows and stuff like that too. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So she was doing her thing and everything like that too. And then all of a sudden, fast forward to now, she dropped her recent album, One of One, and everything like that too. And you can pretty much add this to the many hip hop legends like Nas and LL
Mhm.
and Busta, dropping a lot of these comeback albums and stuff like that too, and all these comeback albums and stuff like that. And MC Lyte pretty much came out and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, yeah, man, she pretty much came out and she pretty much wanted to say she just feels like rejuvenated and everything like that too. And she pretty much did an interview where she talked to LL Cool J,
Oh,
and LL Cool J was the one who encouraged her to drop new music and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So if it wasn't for LL, we probably not would have gotten this album and everything.
let's not go that far down. Because there was a point when I was already had given up on L, and I'm like, yo, this if this album wasn't gonna be good, he was done. And thankfully, because of Q-Tip, it's a good album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But Light took her time, and this is the end result of it.
exactly. Yeah, man. So this album was pretty dope. Oh, I don't want to spoil myself, but yeah, this is the album cover right here. MC Light, vintage MC Light. I would say like maybe 86, 87, just based off that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, very dope album cover and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So this album got about 17 tracks, and we want to get started with the first song called One of One, which is like the intro track, pretty gospel intro and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So sets the whole tone for the album and the next song that we're going to talk about. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah, it was dope, and definitely she giving thanks to God, and showing gratitude and for the ups and downs in her life, and let's get into it.
Definitely. Next track is called Thank You, which is the next track on this record. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Very, very, very dope track. It actually features Mary Mary and Muni Long, just like the recent single of this album. A must listen to, Mary Mary, man. Yeah, man. That's like one of my favorite gospel groups, duos of all time and stuff like that too, Eric and Tina doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've always been a bit more of an Erica fan. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
that's another story for a different day. Um, yeah, man. Erica Badu. I mean, that, yeah, I was about to say Erica Badu, but MC Lights just talking about her life and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up to a single mother. I actually like this song, Warren Campbell, and Nas did the beat to this one and stuff like that too. Must listen to.
Yeah, this was a banger. There's a video out for it. Definitely love the beat, the bass line. We got Light saying, they got us caught in the maze, keep us busy to the grave with what we crave, that entertainment craze. And she's just basically talking about growing up in Brooklyn, and how she started in the entertainment business, and maybe Mary in the chorus was dope. Warren Campbell, I believe he's married to is it Erica? He's married to one of the sisters.
I want to. Yeah.
And Mooney Long was dope. She did her thing. Like it's a definitely a different sound from MC Light. Her talking about God, and being thankful, and had like a
Mhm.
gospel sound to it. This is something that she's never done before, so I enjoyed it.
Definitely. Next track we got is, excuse me, Life and Luxury. Very, very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? Nice flow that she was using on this one. Very unique flow that she was doing. DJ Scratch actually did this beat right here from what I'm looking up.
Mhm.
So
Uh,
yeah, very nice little braggadocio.
yeah, Life and Luxury was dope. Had a dope ass beat. You know, definitely a strong album cut.
Definitely. I'm gonna let you go to the next song. I'll catch up. I gotta blow my nose right quick.
All right. So next song is King King. That's the new single with Queen Latifah. You know, basically a celebration and an ode to black men. And you know, this is definitely one of my favorites too, and showing the message that black men, you know, celebrating black love and relationships, and you know, we had Light saying, love's just never a rinky dink thing. Proud of you, got the bling bling for the queen, and that's something that I'm not seeing enough of that on social media. I'm not seeing enough of that, even in the music, when it comes to black love and celebrating relationships and having a significant other. All we hear about is people cheating, who's sleeping with who, but for our people, it's not enough black love I'm seeing, and that shit needs to change. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up and seeing my grandparents on both sides of the family happily in love. That's always something that I've admired and I've wanted for my life, and I just think we need to see more of that, and more songs like this, especially in rap. You know, it can't all be about just fucking bitches, and you know what I'm saying. And I like the fact that MC Light came out with a song like this, and even in her career, she wasn't coming out with a lot of love songs. Like she did it here and there. She had "When in Love" and the "Keep on Keeping On" joint, and even poor Georgie with that story. With her dealing with the guy that had issues with drugs and all that. Like they had a relationship, you know what I'm saying, within that story. And I like the fact that we're getting like a more grown, this is a grown woman, and like, you know what I'm saying? And he's doing a joint where you can celebrate black men and celebrating, their love and having Latif on the chorus. It was dope.
All right. So yeah, King, right?
Yeah.
You say yeah, King.
Yes.
All right, bet. Yeah. My fault. Excuse me. But yeah, I kind of consider this like a 2024 UNIT King, a black man and stuff like that too. But at the same time, both light just come together except for going against each other.
Hmm.
And everything like that too. So I definitely like that one. Track number 5 is the Sunny Block Barbershop. This one features for Wild and Out. It's a little skit.
Yeah, it was cool.
What the
It was
hell?
all right. Nice little skit.
This Wi-Fi accent. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying it was just a little skit. The
All right.
barbershop one.
It was cool.
Gotcha. All right, track number 6, To Rock the Mic. Another very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? I like the little tribute she did to the Roots Proceed track. You know what I'm saying? The I shall proceed and that joint right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just vintage MC Light right here. I fuck with it.
Yeah. This is a banger. Definitely loved her flow in this, and she's saying, bad news. I tell, hold it, BS. I outgrown it. And if I ever been misquoted, I can set the story straight and get all of them haters molded. So again, like this is like vintage Lyte. She just kicking bars, and this was bang.
Definitely. Alrighty. Then moving on to 1-5. Another one of my favorite joints right here too. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, this is like her 10 crack commandments, but minus the talk about drugs and minus actually it being 10 commandments. It's like 5 commandments on how to be the best MC and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, this one right here is another dope one. I can see this one being a potential single as well too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So this one's ill as fuck.
yeah. This was definitely a banger, and it definitely reminded me of Ten Crack Commandments, and she just shortened it to five, and giving the do's and don'ts of the industry. And this should be a single too. I definitely think this is like something that I could see her, doing, and it's been done in the past, but she definitely did it the right way, and the beat was
Right.
fire.
Definitely. Leading on into the track we got is Make a Living. This one was pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? It's like another one of those vintage songs that, like kind of went back to an old sound and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? So this one was pretty straight.
Yeah, this had like a 80s old school beat to it, and you had a light saying, what don't kill time, breathe life in the moment. My work, I can hate and I don't condone it. Fire
Right.
track.
Definitely a fire track. Track number 9, All Day, All Night. This was produced by Easy Mo B. You know what I'm saying? Very, very cool track. Very dope one right here as well too. Just kind of like a little just pretty much like a vintage MC, like, kind of like a tribute to New York and everything like that too. Just loving the whole New York atmosphere. I actually like this track. It had like a grown and mature kind of feel
Mhm.
to it. I like it.
Yeah, again, like talking about her being in love, and that's something that we haven't heard from her, and it was soulful. It's a feel good record. I loved it. The beat was fire. Mo B is a legend. Miss Gigolo, what's good?
What up, Miss Gigolo?
Miss Gigolo, what up?
All right. Next track we got is Light, Ghost, and Lil Mama featuring Ghostface Killer and Lil Mama. My favorite track on this album, to be real with you. Everyone did their thing on this one, including surprisingly Lil Mama, who I feel like put out her best verse
Hmm.
career on this one and shit like that too. That don't mean she killed the track, that because Ghost and Light, they still was rapping heavy over her, but it's kind of like a continuation to 1-5. Just talking about her life, but also just talking about how one should own their masters and watch out for these shady labels and everything like that too. So everyone definitely did their thing on this one. I don't know if I would have let Light end up the track. I don't know if that was just me personally. I mean, she still did a thing though, but it's crazy how her legacy is now just the girl that interrupted Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' performance. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's the thing right there. That's a legacy though. But hey,
I don't know why she did that. Um, I don't think that should be her legacy though. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest surprise on this song is Little Mama actually spitting bars. That was the biggest surprise.
right.
You know what I'm saying, because I know everybody remembers her for lip gloss and all that. That was like fucking 20 years ago. And this is the Little Mama I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Let's make people forget about lip gloss. Let's make people forget about your interruption with Alicia Keys and Jay-Z, and actually getting back to the music. And I think that's why they saved the
Exactly.
last. They like when you see the lineup and you looking at it and you say Light, Ghost, and Little Mama, how that gonna sound? And I think that's why Light purposely did that to let Little Mama go last, and she was good. I definitely liked her verse. Ghost, Ghost gonna bring it. He was dope. He was also on the chorus. Yo, this game is unattractive. Make sure you own up all your masters. And Light verse, I love Light's verse. She talking about the industry, and she mentioned something very interesting that I didn't even know about the Neptunes. She had a hit with the Neptunes, and it was never released.
Oh
And
wow.
she said, had a Neptune sit that refused to release. It's all yours. Go hard. If only leaked. So she apparently shared some joint with the Neptunes that was going to be a potential hit, and the record label, or either the record label or the Neptunes, didn't release it, and it ended up getting leaked. I never heard the song. This is like the first time I'm hearing about her doing anything with the Neptunes. But this was good. Again, like Light can work with anybody. She's just as hard as the guys lyrically, and I enjoyed it. Just them talking about the business, and having Little Mama actually spitting bars on here was that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that from Little Mama. Going forward.
Exactly.
Well, the certain album was garbage, so I didn't. We're not talking about that.
All right. Next song we got is called "Kick Back Relax" featuring Q-Tip. Um, this one was pretty cool too. It kind of sounded like a reject from the LL Cool J album and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad record, far from it, but at the same time, it gave me them LL Cool J vibes and shit.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Is that good or bad?
It's good.
I liked it. It was definitely it had a Caribbean sound to it. Like a Caribbean ska sound. To the beat, and Q-Tip again, like Tip, he on the chorus, but where was the verse? Like, you on LL's album, we ain't get no verses from him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's being real selective with his guest features now. You know, but it was dope. She's rapping about her mental health, and having peace in her life, and not wanting to have anybody around her that's gonna bring her stress. And it was definitely a solid track.
Yeah, you're right about that. All right. Next track we got is "Vote for Change." Self-explanatory. Just recommending people to go out and vote. You know what I'm saying? It's ironic how they mentioned the mayor of hip hop and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? My platform has changed, so just a little get out and vote from some shit like that too. You know how that MC Light's always been letting a listener know to go out and vote and shit. So no surprise.
Right? Yeah. I like the skit where she's like talking about being the mayor for hip hop, and getting people to vote for her. I would definitely vote for her if that was ever a thing. And it was dope.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. All right, next track we got is "Change Your Ways" featuring Stevie Wonder and Common. Another one of my favorites on this album and stuff like that too. Another one of those political kind of tracks. I feel like having both Common and Stevie on this track was a huge plus and a huge boost, especially when Stevie pulled out that harmonica. It was over for me and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, um, yeah, very, very, very good track. I forgot both Common and MC Light was on that song, a film called "Pimp" from Like Water for Chocolate, which is actually my favorite track from that album too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was pretty ill.
Oh yeah. Change Your Ways. This needs a video for sure. And it sounded more like a Stevie Wonder song featuring MC Light and Common.
It
Like
do
the
kind of.
melody, yeah, the melody. Got Stevie singing on the chorus. He's playing harmonica. This was more like a Stevie song. Featuring Common and MC Light. And Common's verse was dope. I want to leave a mark that's more than a brand for the fire. Next time I need more than a fan. Common gonna kill it. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it. Again, like MC Light collaborating with Common. and Stevie. That's something that we've never seen, and I think anything Stevie's on is going to be fire. So this was great.
Yeah, definitely right about that. All right, next track we got is "Woman" featuring Big Daddy Kane and Raheem Devon. Oh, and also "Salt" too from Salt and Pepper. Another very dope track right here, kind of like another continuation to King King, and this both like Light and Salt talking about respect to women and stuff like that too, and Big Daddy Kane doing his Big Daddy Kane thing. Well, I feel like kind of killed the song too. He had the best verse and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, this is definitely a grown hip hop track that I love.
yeah. This There's a video for this too, and Salt had two verses. Kane only had one, and I think Salt did her thing as well. And you have Raheem Devon, underrated singer, on the chorus, and this was like you had a ode to women on this one, and like killed it. Definitely enjoyed it. You had all the legends on here.
For real though, I never thought you would see like Lyte and Salt and Pepper on the track
Right.
with Kane and shit. This is like what I like to see. All right. Next track we got is "All Right" featuring Jalen Josie. Um, this one again was another pretty cool track right here. You know what I'm saying? Not only one of my favorites though, but it's pretty decent. I like it.
I like the beat for this. This was the beat. The beat was fire.
Definitely. Track number 16, "Wisdom" from Easy Mo B and everything. Just talking about his love for MC Light and everything like that too.
Hmm.
And he's just saying how much her time and style is timeless and everything. So yeah, just Easy Mo B giving his love to MC Light.
This was good too. Just having legend Moby talking about her legacy and her staying the same no matter the trials and tribulations that she's had in her life, and yeah, this was dope.
Yeah, definitely. And then the last track on this album is "Music Is." Another very dope track where she's talking about her life and her legacy. And at the end, she did give like an interesting story at the end when she came out
Hmm.
with the first song, "I Crammed to Understand You" with Clark Kent. And she said that she met up with D Nice and Karis One. She said that she thought, I mean, she said, nah, I can't talk. She said that D Nice loved her, but Karis One initially thought that she was whack at first. And MC Light didn't know what whack means and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? D Nice said, don't worry about it and everything. And pretty much how her original name was like Sparkle and
Yeah,
stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, which I mentioned that too when we talk about Light. And then she just changed to MC Light. And just talking about her legacy, which I feel like is a nice way to end off this album.
yeah. I didn't know that about that story until she talked about it, and the idea the idea at that time that Karis One thought she was whack is just crazy. You know, I Crammed to Understand You is a classic record. You know what I'm saying? So I like that little story that she told at the end. This was a good closeout track for the album.
It was. All right. So overall, very dope album in my opinion. I feel like it's a nice little album. She came out with like a new. I don't want to say like a new MC Light, but I want to say like more rejuvenated, reintroducing herself to today's day and age. I actually don't dislike a track. This all the tracks on this album I pretty much love
Yeah.
and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guest appearances was well placed and everything.
Hmm.
Like honestly, I'll probably give this a 5 out of 5, but I'm not calling it a classic 5 out of 5. Just a dope ass album 5 out of 5 and shit. So yeah,
Yeah. Like the production was great. It was soulful. It was grown woman rap. You know, she didn't have like a whole bunch of features on it. And when you have songs like Thank You and King and All Day All Night. You know, the collab with Ghost and Little Mama. I love it. I think it's definitely a 4.5 for me, and that's definitely going to be on my list of albums this year.
Definitely.
This is the type of rap that we want to hear again. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
my legends, and they come back out after years or decades. This is the type of music they should be making.
You're not no fucking trap or trying to
Yeah,
fit in with the times and
exactly.
shit.
Like Buster that made a mistake doing that.
Blockbuster.
You know what I mean? But this is when you've been gone for a minute. This is the type of music people want to hear. Where you at now in your life? I've been saying that about Jay-Z forever. When he was doing shit like Kingdom Come and Blueprint 2 and 3 and all that. 444 was an album he should have came out with in the 2000s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that Lyte tried different things and gave us a project of where she's at in her life right now.
Yeah, you're right about that. But yeah, man, I definitely feel like this album should be in a lot of people's top list of hip hop albums this year and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So I'm gonna drop a few announcements before I head out. So next week, I want to say next week on, let me pull up my damn calendar. The 9th of October is when I'm gonna do the collection video and everything, because I pretty much got enough albums already, and I got some shit coming after that date and everything like that too. So I feel like I'm ready enough and everything. So I'm going to send my invites tonight and everything. So stay tuned on that. Also, too, next week is going to be the beginning of our Ghostbusters week. So we're going to kick off our month with Ghostbusters 1 review. So that's going to be pretty fun and interesting and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Also, tomorrow at 11 p.m. Wait, ooh, I made a mistake. Okay, I'm not 11 p.m. I forgot I work late at night that day. What are you doing tomorrow at 6 p.m.?
I'll be I'll be free.
Okay, because that's gonna be the Lady Gaga Harley Quinn album review. The soundtrack to the Harley movie. Wait, that's coming out next Friday and shit too.
Yeah.
So, ooh, a lot of dope movies are coming out October too. I can't. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be dope yet though, but you know how these niggas be.
Hopefully.
Cause I know Joker 2 comes out. Then Saturday Night comes out the week after that one, which I'm gonna see that one. The one with the child show for with the child store host. You seen that one? The trailer for that one?
Yes. I know you're talking about that. That comes on streaming though.
Oh, that's a streaming movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. It's still a movie. Well, that's gonna be 6 p.m. on Monday and everything like that too. Which that's gonna be like a soundtrack full of covers, honestly. So yeah. And then Tuesday at 8 p.m. is gonna be the New Jersey Drive soundtrack Volume 1 and Volume 2. So that's gonna be very interesting and everything. That's gonna be the last soundtrack we'll do for soundtrack month. What else? What else? What else? I think that's all I want to announce for right now. Anything you want to say before we head out?
It's Tuesday at 6 p.m. right before I come on here. Doing another album review with Chop It Up Hip Hop and talk about the Alchemist new project. That's gonna be dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely gotta listen to that. I haven't even heard that shit yet though, but I'm definitely
yeah. It's fire.
all right. So other than that, y'all make sure y'all stream this MC Light album, One of One. Y'all make sure y'all support this album as well too. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow at 6. Appreciate this try as usual. Peace.